I'm going to be telling you about all my pro tips to make sure that you have nothing short but an amazing time for Scarlet Night. So without further ado, let's get into it. The first tip is about your dining reservation times. On Scarlet Night, my general go-to rule is do not have any dining reservations that start later than 7 p.m. This allows you more than enough time to go and eat at your restaurant, enjoy your special dinner because the food is fantastic, and still likely be able to go back to your cabin and freshen up or get ready for Scarlet Night, which will begin at around 9 p.m. If you are going to eat at the test kitchen on that night, then I strongly recommend you make sure your reservation is no later than 6 p.m. This is because the test kitchen is an experience and not just dinner, and you do want to make sure then that you're able, especially if it's your first time, to really take it all in, enjoy, and of course maybe leave some time for you to go and get a pizza afterwards in case you're still hungry. If you know, you know. Tip number 2 is going to be, if you can and you want to have a little bit of something unique because it only happens on Scarlet Night, try and have a dining reservation at the wake, and in particular try and make sure that you have a window seat. I'm not going to say what happens, but it's pretty damn cool, and it will come up a bit later, but for now we'll keep it spoiler free. Trust me, it's quite fun. Tip number 3 is to make sure you are at deck 6 or 7 when Scarlet Night kicks off at usually around 9 p.m. Now, please be aware of the following. If you'd like to get the best unobstructed view of what's going on, go to deck 7 and make sure you are by the roundabout staircase, particularly by where the staircase begins to descend. If you'd like to risk getting an obstructed view but potentially an even more intimate view of what's going on, then be on deck 6, again nearby to where the staircase comes to an end. Although try and be in front of the stores that are wrapping and facing the end of the staircase. Do not try and go to on the rocks. You will probably not see anything, or it's going to be very uncomfortable when things fill up. Tip number 4 is going to be about where to go in order to see as much as you can of all the different activities and events that are going on, especially for Scarlet Night during Act 1. The first place you may want to be is actually going to be on deck 6, especially if you want to participate in an event that is only taking place once for Scarlet Night, and that is going to be the wedding. Now, if that's something you're interested in, you're going to either want to still stick around on deck 7 overlooking it, although at that point I would recommend that you do consider going down to deck 6 in order to witness or even take part in the wedding. Once you're done at the wedding, what you may want to do is head up to deck 7, and in particular keep your eye out by the doors that open up to the outside of deck 7. One is located quite close to where there's probably a camera being set up for people to take photos at, as well as a wall with a net on it that allows you to write something in it, which I strongly recommend to either take part in or just to take a look and see what others have written. There's going to be a bunch of things going on and performances happening probably nearby, but keep your eye out for any member of the happenings cast because maybe they want to invite you to someone's birthday. However, this is a secret event and I won't say what it's about, and just be aware that you may not be able to get invited to it due to capacity issues. If that is the case, don't feel like you've missed out on something that would have made or break your entire evening.